Hey guys, today I'm back with another video to show you and how to explore more the functionality of the find command. I think in previous video we made a video about find and just list, and then the recent one that we did also was about find and remove them, remove the files using the find command again by giving some of the patterns. Today I will discuss two great points. Find files with multiple formats. For example, one is dot text and the other one might be the dot output file. So how do we look for such? How do we find and list them for such kind of files? I think previously in our previous video we discussed about only finding one type of file using the single format or patterns. But if there's more patterns to those kind of files that we look into, so we're going to see how to search them. And the second one is find a file in a given depth only. So what it means is we see text file here, plus text file here as well. So in this text file, I hope now I'm making it bigger a little bit. In this three text files, I only want to find this text file, maybe this one, let's say. I don't want to find and I don't want to touch this file. What do I do? Okay, so let me and then find them and then remove them. It means, right? So let me start with the find files with different patterns, which means multiple patterns. Okay, for that what we're going to do is let me try this one. So it's going to be find as normal, the location where to start looking under, and then it's going to be the type, which is obviously it's going to be file. Now since we're talking about multiple patterns, but multiple files with different pattern, we're gonna have to use a different trick now. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be inside this block. We are escaping this character because the Unix command will try this bracket will be different. We'll see it as a command, but here we're just kind of grouping stuff. That's why we escape. This escape is to tell our executor command not to worry about that. Okay, it's going to be minus name. The first one is going to be let's say txt star.txt. And the second one, this is another command that we should be careful. It's going to be minus o. Minus o means there is another, which means if we are to look for 10 type of patterns, group of files, we would use minus o every time. It's going to be minus o, now minus name. It's going to be okay, so I'm going to say out. I will say out because as you see here, there is one out file as well. This file with .out extension. Okay, so that's why I'm going to look for two patterns: .out, and .text files. So as you can see now, based on this information, I'm giving my file, my command, what is expected. It's gonna, since I'm looking from this level, all these guys are also under this level, under this root level that I am in. It should find this text this text, this out, because also I'm looking also for another format, and also this text. Let's say enter, see enter. So exactly as I expected. Okay, there are three text files. It's also one output file. So this is how we would search files with different format, which means we can feed our find command with different format so that it will find them all together. So the next one is going to be about the depths. Okay, so how do we go about depths? The depths is like I said, if we are planning to remove, find and remove, even find actually, but if we are planning mostly to find and remove those kind of files, we don't want to find everything underneath the root or the searching directory we put to the find. Let's say if I do the same thing now, root where I am in, where I am in, I have three files. Like I said, this one is the 0 one, and this one is the first one, and this one is second. Because see here, after under environment folder where I'm in, I have one folder and I have this text file, and then under this MoreInfo again folder, I have text file, and then another folder. Inside this another folder is another text file. So if I want to only find this test and this new file test, but not touch this one, I have to control the depths my find is should go. Okay, so for that, how do I do that? And then it's going to be the same pretty much. It's going to be here minus type. Actually I'm going to say it's going to be the find and the location where I should start searching, and then it's going to be max depth now. Okay, max depth is going to be, let's say 1. Okay, it's just one depth. You just go one only, one level. I believe this is going to be go here only. This is 0, this is 1, and then I shouldn't delete this guy. Okay, that's how we do. We put our expectation, and then we see that how it does. Okay, so it's going to be start.text again. Sorry, it should be similar, either once single or double. It should be the same actually. So here depths again, and then delete. So you just what we're doing here is find here in this location, in this root directory where I'm in, and then go only one level, then go more. Because if you have multiple levels, let's say you are in opt, in the opt you will find all stuff, all kind of folders, even under. So you can end up finding multiple child folders, subfolders under each folder. So that's why it's sometimes important to restrict our searching depth as well. So what are we doing here? We are looking to find a file in one depth maximum, and then it should the file that we're looking is also text file, and then delete it. So if I do this, what is going to happen? Okay, find one. You specify the depth option after none this one, but options are not positional minus depth offer. Okay, please specify options before other arguments. Okay, I think it by the way it went. It just didn't like this one. So I'm gonna bring them and try to bring let's say if I can bring my file easily. Okay, I will bring my good file. Ugh, you are not supposed to be. Get out. Okay, this should be the text. Okay, so let's now fix this one. First away, it's gonna be one depth. I think it's gonna be don't go much. Okay, it's just a complaint about this one, but let's see without that. Okay, this is the command without the minus depth I put here. So if I do only the depth of 1 and then try to execute this command, let's see what happens. There you go. It only deletes the test file. So what about if the depths were to be 2? There you go. One of the file also went away after the one that was under the MoreInfo. So I can mention, I can this. Okay, let's bring it back again. The name. Okay, that is not fun. Text. Okay. And MoreInfo and then new file test. I'm just giving it dummy names. So again, that's how we did. That's how we didn't touch this guy, by the way. We didn't touch this guy. If we were to go on after this file, all the way until this file, our depth command would be different. Our depth command is now 2, so it will only go second. This is by itself is 1 maybe, and the second one is going to be this MoreInfo depth, so it will only go inside this, and then it won't go further. It will just stop the search. It will do the deletion, whoever it will find, until it gets to its depth, which is second depth. How about if we were to delete everything? For example, in my case, I would do 3, and then it would definitely delete that. But I don't want to do that. I just want to delete I just want to go only to the second and not delete this file that's there. Yes, I use depths too. I hope this was very informative for you guys. I think this would help you in a lot of what do you call file operations you would do in either in any kind of Unix task that you do. Anyway, yeah. If you have any comments, if you have any questions that also you want me to make a video of, please do let me know. I would happily to try to find a way and then share you in a form of video. But for now, yeah, thank you so much. You have a good day. Bye.